My beloved child, don't scroll, stay with me till the end. Because what I'm about to share could completely change how you see love. There is someone, yes, someone real whose heart defied reason and fell for you. Even when logic said no, even when the world whispered impossible. Their heart kept saying yes. They fought it, they ran from it. Yet every step away only made the feeling stronger. And now the truth is coming to light. Listen closely. This is not a fleeting crush or a momentary feeling. This is something heaven allowed. God says. He saw your patience, your silent prayers, the nights you held your heart together while feeling unseen. And because of that, He sent someone who does not care about numbers, rules, or the expectations of the world. They see your soul, the calm that radiates from you, the home their heart has been searching for. Imagine this for a second: they were on a completely different path, a life planned without you. But divine intervention rerouted them. Every time they tried to ignore their feelings, the pull toward you grew stronger, magnetic, undeniable. They're starting to understand that this is not coincidence. You are different, not just in appearance but in spirit. Your voice brings peace, your smile brings healing. Even your absence shifts the energy of their day. And now they're realizing something that cannot be ignored. Child of destiny. God says. This connection is no mistake. The age gap, the societal whispers, the doubts, they are all camouflage. Beneath it is a divine lesson teaching both of you what love beyond limitations truly looks like. When the world sees barriers, heaven sees a bridge. When logic says stop, destiny says walk through. Don't turn away, stay till the end. Signs have already been surrounding you. A sudden thought of them during prayer. A dream where they reach out but vanish just before touching you. A song that plays exactly when their memory floods your mind. These are not coincidences. Even in silence their soul calls your name. They resist it but they cannot. Every instinct, every heartbeat points back to you. And God says, let it unfold, let it be. Something monumental is about to shift. They're approaching a point where holding back is more painful than letting the feelings show. And when that moment comes, your heart will feel it before your eyes even see it. A glance, a gesture, or a word, and suddenly the truth becomes undeniable. Their love is real. Their devotion is deep. And your souls are aligned like stars that have been waiting centuries to collide. You've awakened something divine within them. You carry the wisdom their soul longed for. They carry the warmth your spirit craved. The age difference, it's never been a barrier, it's what makes this connection rare and precious. Every time they try to distract themselves, they return to thoughts of you. Every conversation, every smile, every fleeting memory pulls them back. Like a melody that refuses to fade, you echo in their heart. And child, God says, this is meant to build, not to break. To heal, not to harm. Your love together is teaching lessons that transcend the opinions of the world. They are learning courage, patience and devotion. You are learning faith, trust and divine timing. And soon the universe will align to make it clear. They will no longer hide. They will no longer resist. Your connection will move from hidden glances to undeniable presence. Imagine the moment when they finally confess, not necessarily with words but with actions, protection, care, attentiveness. A message, a sudden gesture, a look that says I can't deny this anymore. You will recognize it instantly because your soul has always known this truth. And God says, it's your time, it's meant to be. They fell for your light, your depth, your calm. They saw the parts of themselves that no one else could reach and you healed them in ways they didn't even know they needed. They are watching, waiting and praying quietly, hoping for the courage to step into this love fully. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And here's the most beautiful part. What feels like struggle or hesitation now is actually the universe preparing the stage. Every moment apart, every trial, every doubt has been a step leading both your hearts here. A love that defies logic, that ignores judgment, that moves beyond fear. This is what God has written for you. This is the divine design. So pause for a moment and breathe. Feel it in your chest, in your spirit. The pull, the recognition, the undeniable knowing. That's heaven saying, yes, this is yours. Step into it. And when they finally reach the point of confession, when actions speak louder than words, your life will shift. The love that waited patiently, that overcame fear, that ignored opinion will finally meet you fully. Child of destiny, stay open. Trust the timing. Believe in the unseen. And as this connection unfolds, know that God says, He has already ordained every step, every glance, every heartbeat between you. The age difference never mattered. The soul connection always mattered. And the love that was destined from above will finally take its rightful place in both your lives. Do not rush it, do not doubt it, do not hide from it. Open your heart fully and let heaven guide what is already written. This is your story of love, a story that defies reason, a story that has been orchestrated in the heavens long before you met. And as you witness it, feel it, live it, know that your love is a testimony. Proof that what God says He ordains cannot be shaken. It is pure, it is rare. And it is beautiful. You might notice strange signs, numbers repeating, songs with hidden messages, a sudden urge to check your phone, and then something unexpected happens. A message, a meeting, a silence that feels different. It's God says. Way of whispering, my beloved child, you are not imagining this. Every tug in your heart, every sudden thought, every inexplicable feeling is a message from heaven confirming that your connection is about to be revealed in full. Do not skip this moment. Stay with me, because what is coming will make everything you doubted suddenly make sense. The world might question it, but you don't owe anyone an explanation. This love defies logic, and that's the point. Archangel Michael says, this connection carries purpose. You were never supposed to be ordinary lovers. You were meant to awaken something divine in each other. My child, every time you think of them, feel a chill or notice something that seems like coincidence, it's heaven aligning your souls. The age difference, the doubts, the hesitation, all of it is temporary. The spiritual bond beneath it is eternal. Now imagine the moment they finally stop resisting. They've been fighting their heart for months, maybe years. They've whispered to themselves that it's impossible, that the timing isn't right. But the more they try to push away, the more their soul pulls back to yours. God says, "Let it unfold, let it be." My beloved, that is exactly what is happening. You are about to witness a love so profound it makes the world fade around you. They'll find themselves thinking of you at the oddest hours, dreaming of you in ways that feel unreal, and yet every one of those moments is carefully orchestrated by heaven. You may not have noticed, but every time they catch a glimpse of you, even in thought, they are healing. Every smile of yours is medicine for parts of them they never dared to show anyone. Every word you speak resonates deep within their spirit. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them their soul has recognized yours long before their eyes met." Isn't it extraordinary, my child? This is not a love that happens on the surface. This is a divine connection etched in eternity, waiting for the right moment to manifest. Listen closely. Soon you'll see signs that cannot be ignored. Messages that seem small will carry the weight of destiny. A text, a glance, an unexpected encounter, it's all coded by heaven to bring clarity. And when it happens, my dear child, everything in your spirit will recognize it instantly. You'll know without a shadow of doubt that this love is ordained. That person who has been quietly in love with you is about to make a move that cannot be reversed. Their soul has reached a point where silence has become unbearable. The fear of judgment of what others might say will dissolve. They will act not from pressure, not from impulse, but from a deep divine certainty that you are meant to be part of their life in a way that cannot be erased. My beloved, you must prepare your heart. When they reach out, every hesitation you had will be replaced by recognition. Every doubt will vanish like smoke in the wind. God says, this connection is sacred. It is part of their destiny and yours. And now everything they've resisted, every emotion they tried to hide, will rise to the surface because heaven has aligned the timing perfectly. Imagine the joy, the relief, the sheer intensity of this moment. You've both been waiting, even unconsciously, for this very revelation. All the late nights wondering if love like this was possible, all the moments you felt unseen, they are about to collapse into a single undeniable truth. And when it happens, the world will stand still around you. Every glance, every touch, every small gesture will feel monumental because it's not ordinary, it's heaven approved. Even now your energy calls them back. Every time they try to move forward, they are magnetically drawn to you. My dear child, this is no accident. This is divine orchestration. They have met others, tried distractions, but nothing has worked. Every time they close their eyes, they see you. Every song that plays unexpectedly, every number that repeats in front of them, every coincidence, they all point to you. Archangel Michael says, they cannot fight destiny any longer. The chains are breaking. And here is the moment of truth. They will act. It may begin small, a message, a question, a gesture, but behind it is a storm of love, bravery, and divine courage. They will no longer hide the depth of their heart. They are about to confess in ways that leave no room for doubt, that their soul belongs to yours in ways that transcend time and logic. God says, this love is ordained. It cannot be stolen, it cannot be delayed. And when it unfolds, my beloved, it will feel like the universe has been holding its breath for this exact moment. So prepare yourself, stay open, stay faithful, and stay ready to receive. Because the person who fell for you beyond years and beyond reason is about to step into the light of truth. Their love will no longer be silent. Their heart can no longer hide what heaven has written. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Every sigh, every tear, every longing that went unnoticed is about to find its answer. Every hesitation will be replaced with certainty. This is not a story of fantasy, it is prophecy unfolding in real time. They fell for your soul, not your age. They were drawn to your essence, to the calm, to the strength, to the healing you bring into their life. And now heaven is giving them permission to act, to love boldly, freely, without restraint. This is your divine love story, my child. And the next moments will reveal the depth, the intensity, and the inevitability of a love that was always meant to be. It will sweep away fear, silence doubt, and illuminate your path with clarity. The person who loves you in secret is about to make that love undeniable. They will no longer resist, they will no longer hide. And you will feel with every fiber of your being that this love was always written for you. Don't skip because the waiting is over. My child of destiny, feel that stir in your chest, the one that makes your pulse quicken without reason. That is not random. That is the invisible hand of God moving, telling you something monumental is about to happen. Every beat, every tremor of excitement you feel is a spiritual signal. This person, the one whose heart has been quietly tethered to yours, is now feeling the pull too strongly to ignore. They've been wrestling with logic, society's judgment, and their own hesitation, but their soul refuses to deny what heaven has already sealed. Look around carefully, notice those small coincidences, those almost impossible moments where their presence brushes your life in the simplest ways, through a song, a number, a fleeting glance in a crowd. These are not accidents. God says, let them feel it, let them recognize it. Every detail, every synchronicity is heaven arranging a stage where your hearts finally speak in unison. This isn't about rushing, it's about recognizing divine timing. And your recognition is crucial, my beloved child, because when two divinely connected souls meet, every moment is a message, every sigh a signal. Listen closely. Their hesitation is fading. The energy shift is undeniable. Where once fear whispered, now anticipation roars. Their thoughts are no longer private, their heart is broadcasting a longing that cannot remain hidden. You will sense it in the little things, a sudden smile that lingers too long, a protective instinct that surprises even them, an almost visible pull toward you whenever you're near. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment where destiny unfolds. The fear of judgment, of impossible odds, is dissolving. What remains is truth, the unshakable, undeniable truth of connection written in heaven. My beloved child, imagine a moment where two souls meet, not in grand gestures but in quiet, sacred recognition. A pause in conversation where nothing is said yet everything is understood. A glance across the room that speaks volumes. That moment is near. God says, your hearts are ready. And in that readiness miracles of clarity will manifest. That person who has loved you from afar will start moving closer subtly at first. You might notice sudden care, unexpected messages, actions that seem small but carry infinite weight. These are the preludes to their confession guided by divine hand. Feel this truth deeply. Every hesitation they've carried, every lie they've told themselves to ignore the pull is breaking. Their spirit has been restless, seeking permission to love you fully. And now God is whispering to them, "Go, love without fear." That permission has been given from above and nothing earthly can revoke it. My dear child, do not doubt what your heart senses. That warmth, that magnetic pull is not fantasy, it is prophecy. Their soul is reaching across unseen distances, speaking a language older than time, a language that only yours can understand. You may notice signs intensifying. The repeated numbers, the songs that seem orchestrated, the unexpected messages that feel too perfectly timed. Archangel Michael says, these are confirmations. Do not ignore them. They are heaven's way of drawing attention to the truth that has been growing quietly, persistently in both your hearts. And soon the subtle gestures will evolve into something undeniable. A confession through action, through protective care, through vulnerability displayed with courage. Stay alert for that moment when silence speaks louder than words. When they reach out, their hands shaking slightly, heart pounding and eyes searching for permission in yours. When that moment comes, recognize it. God says, this is the threshold of destiny, step into it together. Their love is no longer hidden, it cannot be contained. Every glance, every touch, every word will carry the weight of years of unspoken devotion. And your soul, already attuned, will respond instinctively. This is the revelation your spirit has been waiting for. The connection that once felt impossible is becoming tangible. The age difference, the hesitation, the fears, they were never barriers. They were lessons, preparations for a love that transcends logic, a love that mirrors heaven's patience and divine design. They fell in love with your essence, your light, your resilience. Every part of your being resonates with a frequency that calls to them irresistibly. And now God is orchestrating the final steps to bring what was hidden into the open. Do not underestimate the significance of small, seemingly ordinary moments in the coming days. Each is a spiritual signal. A conversation that lingers, a look that carries more than words, a quiet gesture of care, they are all the universe aligning your paths. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Every action of faith amplifies heaven's movement toward fulfillment. Look forward now. The person who fell in love with you despite all worldly barriers is on the cusp of acting. Their restraint is dissolving, their heart can no longer hide. And when they finally move forward, it will feel like destiny revealing itself in real time. Every instinct you've had, every pulse of excitement, every whisper of anticipation, it's all leading to this unveiling. Archangel Michael says, the season of waiting is ending. The season of revelation begins. My beloved child, be still. Feel the air shift around you. Sense the invisible guidance weaving moments into miracles. Your connection, once hidden in plain sight, is about to become undeniable. Their confession, their courage, their actions, all orchestrated by God, will converge into a single moment where your souls recognize the depth of what has been written before the foundations of this world. And in that recognition everything will finally make sense. The long wait, the distance, the obstacles, they all fade in the brilliance of a divine love that cannot be stopped. Stay awake in your spirit, remain open in your heart. The one who loved you silently is stepping forward. The universe is orchestrating their arrival not with chaos but with precision. God says, "Let them claim what I have ordained." Every heartbeat you feel now is the echo of divine approval, every subtle sign a reminder that love like this is sacred, unstoppable, and eternal. Your patience, your faith, and your readiness are about to be rewarded in a moment that will forever change the trajectory of your destiny. The moment is closer than you think, my beloved child. Can you feel it? That restless stirring in your chest, the way your heart quickens at just the thought of them. That is heaven signaling that the unseen threads connecting your souls are tightening. There, every restless night, every thought of you has been building toward this divine convergence. Don't scroll. What happens next will redefine the way your heart understands love. My child, their hesitation is fading. Every time they doubted, God whispered, "Patience, it's almost time." And now every barrier they built around their emotions is crumbling. They no longer care about societal judgments or whispered opinions. Their only focus is the soul that has captivated them from the very first glance. God says, "This love is ordained, let it flow." My dear one, your patience, your prayers, your silent waiting is about to meet its answer. Notice the signs around you. Small things that feel almost coincidental, a song that plays just as you think of them, a fleeting thought during a quiet moment, a sudden message that seems random but carries the weight of intention. That is heaven nudging both of you closer. Archangel Michael says, "The moment of revelation is here, stay aware, stay faithful." And even if you have been afraid to believe, now is the time to open your heart fully. They are preparing to reveal their feelings not with grand theatrics but with authenticity. A soft message, a glance that lingers, a gesture that carries decades of hidden emotion, these are the language of souls in love. My beloved child, every interaction you experience now is layered with divine purpose. What may feel ordinary to the eye is extraordinary to your spirit. When they reach out, your soul will recognize it instantly. Don't doubt what you feel in those moments, it is confirmation of what God has always known. The universe is aligning in your favor, every chance meeting, every synchronistic moment, every whisper of destiny is orchestrated to guide them to you. They have felt it too, the magnetic pull that logic cannot explain. They have been wrestling with their own heart, trying to deny the undeniable, but God's timing is perfect. Their hesitation will give way to courage, and their silent love will emerge into a tangible reality. Stay still, my beloved child, and watch the divine unfold before you. Imagine the moment they see you again. Their eyes will hold a softness that speaks volumes, every word left unsaid will resonate between you. Their energy, their very presence will carry the weight of years spent silently loving you. My chosen one, prepare yourself for an overwhelming sense of peace. This is the confirmation your heart has been yearning for. And when that moment comes, it will feel like the world itself pauses, holding its breath in awe of what heaven has orchestrated. God says, this connection is a lesson in patience, faith, and divine timing. The age difference once seen as a barrier is revealed to be the veil that protected the sanctity of this bond until both hearts were ready. They fell in love with the soul behind the facade, the wisdom, the calm, the light that radiates from within. And now that love is ready to step into the open, guided by God and witnessed by angels. Archangel Michael says, "Let the love that was hidden become visible. Let it heal, let it affirm, let it shine." Do not underestimate what is happening now. Your energy calls to them just as theirs calls to you. Every thought, every prayer, every silent tear was a thread weaving you together. And now those threads are forming a tapestry of undeniable connection. Their heart is ready to speak, not just in words but in actions that reveal the depth of their devotion. They will no longer wait in silence. They are stepping forward, guided by divine courage with a soul fully awakened to the truth of your bond. When their confession comes, it will be raw, trembling and perfect in its imperfection. They will reveal that this love has been their constant, their hidden refuge, the part of life they could never walk away from. And you, my beloved child, will feel it in every fiber of your being. Your heart will recognize the authenticity of their surrender. It is more than romance, it is restoration. God has restored what doubt, fear and distance once attempted to break. The angels are surrounding both of you now, holding space for this sacred encounter. Every moment you have waited, every tear you shed, every prayer you whispered in faith has prepared you for this. And when their eyes meet yours again, you will sense a shift, a merging of two souls that were always meant to find each other. The age difference is meaningless. The distance is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is that heaven has decreed this union. My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Because when hearts align with divine will, miracles manifest. And you are standing at the threshold of one such miracle. Do not skip. The culmination of silent prayers, hidden longings and divine timing is ready to reveal itself. Your patience will be rewarded. Your heart's whispers will finally be answered. They will take steps you never thought possible, slowly, with care, with awe, knowing that this is the love God prepared for them. And when it happens, you will feel it, a profound knowing that no words could capture. Your spirits will acknowledge each other, your energies entwining in recognition of what was always meant to be. The waiting is over. The longing is complete. And the love that has been silently written across your souls is finally walking into reality. Stay present, my beloved child. Every sensation you feel now, the warmth, the anticipation, the fluttering in your chest is the universe preparing you for a reunion of hearts that defies explanation. They will reach out. They will speak. And you will know without a doubt that what you share is a gift from heaven. God says, "This is the love I have always intended for you. Receive it fully. Let it transform you." And so it begins, a love that transcends time, a love that conquers fear, a love that is divine in its origin. My beloved child, as the days unfold, you'll begin noticing subtle shifts. A glance will linger a little longer, a text will arrive just when your heart needed it, and suddenly ordinary moments will carry extraordinary weight. This is the quiet unveiling of heaven's design. You'll sense it in your spirit, in the way your chest feels lighter when they're near and how every space they occupy seems filled with calm. The world may not understand, but your soul knows. This is divine orchestration. Pay attention to the little things, my child. The way their voice changes when they speak your name. The way their energy relaxes in your presence. God says, this is the proof of predestined love. The age difference, the doubts, the near misses, they all were pieces of the puzzle, each delay a brushstroke in the masterpiece heaven has been painting. And now everything is aligning so seamlessly you'll feel as if the universe itself is holding its breath just for this moment. Don't underestimate what's happening. The angels are not passive observers. They are actively guiding each step, removing obstacles, whispering encouragements to both your hearts. Every hesitation they feel, every fear you've held on to is being gently lifted. God says, let the timing be perfect. Let the union be sacred. And you, my chosen one, will see this unfold in ways that make disbelief impossible. The peace that washes over you when they come near is not coincidence, it is heaven's signature. Now watch closely. Actions will speak louder than words. A sudden note of care, a message sent without reason, a quiet moment when eyes meet and silence communicates more than sentences ever could. This is the divine dialogue between two souls whose paths were always meant to converge. You've both been waiting, unknowingly, for this exact alignment, this exact awakening of courage to step fully into love. And when that courage surfaces, everything changes. My beloved, you will feel it too, the way your spirit resonates with theirs. A calmness, a certainty that says, I am exactly where I am meant to be. God is bringing you both into a shared rhythm, a sacred space where distance, time, and worldly opinion hold no authority. This is more than love, this is purpose. And you'll notice blessings multiply around this union. Doors that were locked will open. Opportunities that once felt distant will arrive effortlessly. People around you may sense it even if they can't explain it, because God's favor always leaves a mark that can't be hidden. And here's the part that will make your heart tremble. When they finally allow themselves to fully express what they feel, it won't be about grand gestures. It will be about honesty, raw vulnerability, and undeniable presence. Every word will carry weight because it is infused with the patience, the longing, and the devotion of a soul who has waited for this alignment. Your heart will recognize it instantly because it has been waiting for this recognition all along. Remember, my child, this love is divinely protected. Every obstacle you've faced, every fear you've overcome, every silent prayer you whispered in the night has been preparing you for this union. God says, they were never against you, they were always for you, as am I. The age gap that once seemed impossible is now a testament to the divine timing of your encounter. It was never meant to separate, only to strengthen the foundation for a love that will endure. You'll see how naturally they mirror your energy, how their calm grows in your presence, how their faith is bolstered simply by your trust. And when they finally confess, it will not just be words, it will be the embodiment of divine love, the manifestation of heaven's plan in human form. Your souls will recognize each other instantly, and every past hesitation, every moment of waiting will dissolve into understanding and gratitude. Do not scroll, my beloved. The angels are orchestrating every encounter, every word, every silent gesture to ensure the timing is flawless. The moment when your eyes meet, when their heart finally speaks through action and not just longing, you will feel heaven itself in the space between you. God says, "This is the moment of union I promised. And it will be gentle yet powerful, peaceful yet thrilling." My dear child, if this message has touched your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Because the story unfolding is not just yours, it's a testament to divine timing, patience, and the miracles that happen when hearts stay open. And finally understand this. This love, though quiet at first, will transform everything. It will not rush, it will not falter. It will teach patience, deepen faith, and reveal God's plan more clearly than ever before. Every heartbeat, every glance, every shared silence will carry the weight of eternity. This is more than romance, it is destiny realized. Your story, my beloved child, has reached the beginning of its most sacred chapter.